Hello, everybody. My name is Kristen Fry, and I'm the Honors Algebra 2 teacher at Orono High School. This video is to give you a little bit of insight of what your students see every day. I'll start with just a little bit about me. This is my 21st year teaching high school math and my 21st year here at Orono. I have two cats, Diesel and Harley, and they love to participate in my video lessons. Your students will probably hear them from time to time. Over the summer, I enjoyed gardening, spending time outdoors, and cooking. For your students' success in class, some key things that we'll talk about today. We take attendance every day. Your student will come in and watch a short daily note video or log in from home and watch that daily note video, and there'll be a question to answer afterwards. That will be their attendance question, and it counts as their check-in for the day. If your student has not logged in by the end of the school day, they will be marked absent. Therefore, if they're not feeling well or at an appointment, please call the attendance line and have that resolved for them. If by chance a student logs in later in the day, they can also email me and just say, for whatever reason, they didn't log in until a certain time, and we'll get that absence resolved for them. We'll have Google Meets on occasion, do some live streaming in class, and when that is a requirement, I will let all students who aren't in class know and how to access that through a Google Meet. Everything that we do will be either on Schoology or the Savas Realize website, and I'll show you my Schoology page towards the end. Everything is there. We'll have a weekly agenda calendar where students can see what the entire week looks like for them. That daily note video and attendance question will be there. Each week has its own folder, and within each week, each day is embedded as well with a folder. Within that folder, they'll have access to quizzes, video lessons, and the assignment for the day, whether it be to complete an assignment on the Savas website or to submit a picture of their notes for credit. Savas Realize is the website that they used for geometry, which is called Pearson Realize, and some students even have that, I believe, for Algebra 1. Same website, same format, just a different company now that owns it. And that's where your students will log in for the majority of their online homework. Any other assignments or worksheets that they do, they will have access to that on Schoology. They'll write it out on notebook paper and take a picture and upload it back to Schoology for a grade. Our syllabus, you'll see we cover quite a bit of information. We start with topic 0, and that's what your student is currently working on. Just doing some review from Algebra 1 that will help them be successful. From there, we cover a wide variety of function type topics. Grading, you'll see that their grade breakdown is a combination of both formative and summative, which I believe should sound familiar to the majority of you. Formative grades are 40% for our class, and that will consist of a lot of content. It consists of their daily kind of practice, their note-taking, the quizzes that they'll take after their video lessons, and then anything that they do on that Savas homework website. Summative work comes from their topic tests. Oops, sorry about that. Comes from their topic tests and their semester final, and that'll be 60% of their grade. As long as students have completed all of their formative work prior to their test time, if they score lower than 80% on their summative assessment, they have the opportunity to retake up to that 80% benchmark for honors. Tests will always be given during class, whether your student is an A hybrid student or a B hybrid student, they'll take it in class. If you have a distance learner, they'll be asked to log in through a Google Meet at their appropriate class time, either on the A or B day, depending on their last name, and they'll take their test during that time. And I will send more information out on that as we get closer to our first assessment. Keep in mind, signing up for an honors level class simply means that we're going to move a little bit faster. They'll have a little bit more independent work. We'll cover more material, and we'll have more challenging assessments than we will in regular coursework. Signing up for honors simply means your student knows that you'll probably have to put a little bit of extra time in to be successful. Know also that I am always available to help, and I'm happy to do so. So your student will have some opportunities I'll talk about later on how to access my office hours if they need help or need help outside of class. Our grade scale is a standard math grade scale. 93 and above would be an A, 90 and above is an A minus, and so on. Students need 60% to get credit for the course. Materials for class, they'll need their laptop every day. We don't have a book. Our online curriculum is our book for the year, so they won't have a book. They'll need headphones or earbuds pretty much every day for video lessons and that sort of thing. A scientific calculator is all students need for our class. However, if you know your child is going to take higher level math courses after Honors Algebra 2, They may want to invest in a graphing calculator at some point, as that will be needed for higher level courses. Paper, pencil, writing utensils, paper to write on for their practice work, all requirements, pretty standard for math. A planner is not required, but a great opportunity for students to kind of see the breakdown of their week in all their classes so that they can plan studying accordingly. Everything else for me, I just ask that students wear masks correctly at designated times in class and so on. They've been great with that so far. It's been no issues that I've had to work with, so that's awesome. Just ask that students are respectful and nice to each other, and they've been wonderful so far. It's been a great start to the school year. Cell phones, I do have to ask students on occasion to put cell phones away, but it's usually right at the beginning of class, and they've been very respectful with that. Always be your best advocate. If students have questions, reach out. They can email me, they can set up a Google Meet, and I'd be happy to work with them. I have office hours every day from 11:06 to 11:36 and from 2:40 to 3:15. There's a Google Meet link on our Schoology page, and if your student wants to connect at that time and get some one-on-one help, they just need to send me an email and make an appointment, and I'm happy to work with them. So the last thing I want to share with you is just a quick overview of our Schoology page. Students log into Honors Algebra 2, and then here's our breakdown for every day, every week. We have our Google Meet information. That's where they can log in for our Google Meets for my office hours. Here's our syllabus if you'd like to look at that in more detail. For week 2, I'll just show you what's happening today. Maybe, there we go. Here's our weekly agenda, which I talked about, I referenced earlier. This gives you a breakdown for the A hybrid students, the B hybrid students, and distance learners. And that will give them information every week. You can always access that. Today, for example, Monday, September 14th, students log in and they'll watch that little quick daily note video. It's about 2 minutes, I believe, today, and then they answer their attendance question. Students must watch the video and answer the attendance question to get access to the next video lesson. So they'll finish the notes for 0.3 in their note packet and take a short quiz just to make sure they understand the content. They didn't have to upload a picture of their notes today, but students are working on that Savas homework assignment. And that'll be pretty much how classes run on a daily basis. Anything that changes, we'll make sure that we get that structure. It's not clicking. There we go. That structure in there for students. And that if you, at any time you have questions, feel free to email me. My email address is on the syllabus, and I hope that we have a great year. Thank you for your time.